Candace Cameron Bure, who played DJ from Full House, recently gave an interview to the Wall Street Journal about how she left the Hallmark Channel for the Great American Family Channel. In the interview, they brought up that one of Hallmark's recent movies features a same-sex couple, and when they asked her if the Great American Family Channel would do the same, she said, "I think that Great American Family will keep traditional marriage at the core." Great American Family's Facebook page just posted about her recent movie, so I made my own Great American Family Facebook page and commented underneath that post and said, "Hello everyone, we hoped you enjoyed watching A Christmas Present with Candace Cameron Bure. We're proud to air movies that align with our traditional family values, and we hope you are too. But unfortunately, due to pressure from sponsors, we will be forced to show a homosexual character in next year's Christmas movies. We're doing what we can to stop this and are looking into alternatives, like only showing the character for one scene and then quickly switching back to a traditional family, or making a movie about their forced conversion to a traditional sexual orientation. But at this time, we are unsure of whether this will be acceptable to our sponsors, which we clearly depend on. We hope you understand and wish you all a Merry Christmas." And then I posed as a reporter named Jack for a news organization that I don't actually work for, and emailed a screenshot of that comment to the CEO of the Great American Family Channel. And their media person called me on the phone.
I appreciate the heads up. I thought you forwarded this on to Bill Abbott, our CEO, who passed it on to me. And so, we're just trying to investigate the origin of this comment that was sent to you.
Okay, so Bill did see it. I wasn't sure if that was the right email address, but the CEO, he did see that.
Yeah, you passed it on to our CEO. You went right to the top, and he bounced it off of me right away.
I've always been a top, that's for sure. Always.
Yeah.
And we talked about Candace's comments. A quote from her saying that they're going to stick with the traditional family, and just had a question about that since, gay people have been around since ancient civilization. Is that included in the traditional family window?
Yeah, so first of all, this conversation off the record, if you're good with that, Jack. Let me send you a statement.
So then they emailed me her recent statement that she made on Instagram, and they highlighted what they called a key sentence that they'd appreciate I share as part of my story. And her sentence says, "I had also expressed in my interview, which was not included, that people of all ethnicities and identities have and will continue to contribute to the network in great ways, both in front of and behind the camera, which I encourage and fully support." So I wrote back and said, since her latest statement was an attempt to clarify her original comment about keeping traditional marriage at the core, we can determine that when she says people of all ethnicities and identities, she's referring to people who are not under the umbrella of traditional marriage. So we wanted to know if it's okay to publish this headline. Cameron Candace Bure wants people who are not under the umbrella of traditional marriage to contribute in great ways while being outside of the core. And they wrote back and said, "Hi Jack, thanks for reaching out. Off the record, can you please confirm that you will not be including the fake social media screen grab in your story?" And regarding the headline, the draft below misconstrues Candace's words and inaccurately ties the two independent ideas together. Candace's statement below is made to address the overall Wall Street Journal story, and I hope you consider being more straightforward with your readers in reporting on both the Wall Street Journal story and her response. So I wrote back and said, yes, this is completely off the record. Candace made her all ethnicities and identity statement as part of her response to the backlash from the Wall Street Journal story, not the overall Wall Street Journal story. She received backlash for saying Great American Family will keep traditional marriage at the core. For us to tell our readers that Candace's statements are independent of each other would not be straightforward. But if you really want, we can go with this headline. Candace Cameron Bure has two independent ideas. One, gay people will be on camera, and two, they won't. And they wrote back and said, "Hi Jack, you continue to be wrong about the facts." And I wrote back and said, "We're publishing the fake social media screen grab."